Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video today. My name's Tyler, I'm with German-Bliss Equipment, and with spring just around the corner and the grass is starting to grow, I wanted to take some time to go over some basic things you want to do to get your lawnmower ready for the season. The first of which, before you do any maintenance, is safety. Make sure to have eye protection because anything can fling out of the mower at any time. And then the other thing is you want to take the spark plug cover off of your spark plug. As long as this cover's off, there shouldn't be any reason that the mower can start. Once that cap's off, you can also access your spark plug. I recommend you replace that once a year as well. You should be able to find a socket that'll slide right over that guy, and then it's going to twist off just like a screw. From there, I want to bring up your air filter. Now, although this has a cover on it, you still get a lot of grass that can get caked up in it. So pop that cover off and take a look at your filter. Now this one you can see is brand new, so you don't have any grass or anything in there. Depending on how bad your filter is, you can blow it out and get some more life left in it, but you want to make sure that your mower has plenty of room to breathe. It's just as us as humans, we need to have full lung capacity. Make sure that's locked back in securely so that this can't come off and excess grass cannot blow in there. Moving on to our fluids, if you have any fuel left in there from last year, absolutely do not run that fuel. You want to get that siphoned out. Your local store should have a siphon at a reasonable price, and you can get all that out of there and dispose of it correctly. Moving on to our oil, you're going to want to check your dipstick here, and you can see this is brand new oil, so it is almost clear. So yours won't look almost clear, but make sure you do have clean oil. If not, make sure you get a replacement oil. Get all that old oil out of there. As far as replacement oil, we'd just be looking at a 10W30 universal oil. Now this is a Kohler brand, however there's no specific brand that you have to use. You can use whatever you prefer or whatever your local store has. Just make sure you have that 10W30. Alright, so moving into the maintenance on the underside of the mower. You want to be careful when you flip this over. Do not get down on your hands and knees, grab the bottom of the deck. You could lose some fingers, and that's never a good situation. So the safest way to tip this over, make sure when you tip it that the air filter is pointing up. That stops any fluids from leaking out and possibly leaking into your filter. So grab a hold of each side and make sure you have a wide stance so there's no chance of tripping. And then you're just going to slowly lift and make sure you control it the whole way down. And at no point do you want to let your feet move. Keep them planted. So coming down to the underside of this thing, the first thing I want to discuss is the blade maintenance. So a lot of times you're going to encounter tree branches, rocks, even acorns in your yard. These are all things that can chip your blade. So you have to be good at deciphering, well, do I need to sharpen my blades this year, or do I need to replace my blades? A good indicator if you need to replace your blades is that they're going to have some huge chunks taken out of them. They're not going to cut evenly. And then they also may be smaller because they've had so much taken out of them. To replace your blades or to take them off to be sharpened, most mowers just have a bolt right here in the middle. However, this one has two. And when you pry on these bolts, again, you're just going to put a socket on it and you're going to turn at it. So when you pry at it, the blades are going to move. By no means do I want you to wedge a stick in there. That stick is not sturdy. It could break at any time, and it could easily suck your hand in. You're going to want to make sure you use something sturdy. There's no special tool. You know, just get a piece of scrap metal or something as a sturdy point of leverage to get those off. Once those are off, a lot of times you're going to notice that you've got grass caked up underneath here. It's a common thing. It happens almost every time after you mow, and realistically, you do want to keep up on that after each mow. However, if you just do it once a year, that's going to be alright too. Just make sure you do get that stuff out because that's a moisture trap, and that'll eat away at your mower. Whether or not it's made of aluminum, made of metal, it's going to be corrosive and it's going to take away from your mower's life greatly. Okay, so after you repeat the same process to safely put your mower back on its wheels, the last check I want you to do is I want you just to pull this in, pull that handle, get the mower started, and then let go. Just make sure that it shuts off. Even try it a few times to make sure that this is working properly. This is your last main safety point. And then that would conclude the main maintenance that you're going to want to take to get your mower ready for the season. If you do have any questions, however, our phone number here is 309-385-4316, and just ask for parts or service. We also have a great website, which is German-Bliss.com. It shows all the machines we have listed for sale, as well as some parts diagram resources. So just give us a check out and let us know if we can do anything for you.